You know, I always feel welcome at Miami-Dade College. This is a place that welcomes everyone with their hearts set on the future. A place where hope leads to achievement and striving leads to success. For all of us, it is just the place to be in the campaign that begins today.
They had no employment, they had no income, yet they were left with access to all of the same arms and weapons. That your brother created ISIS through the Iraqi coalition authority. You don't need to be pedantic to me, sir. You could just answer my question.
So what is the question?
My question is, why are you saying that ISIS was created by us not having...
How about a chest bump? Does our team know that?
Intelligence, and we need tough. Jeb said when they come across the southern border, they come as an act of love.
You said in September 30th that ISIS was not a
Am I
not
talking or are you talking, Jeb?
I'm talking right now. I'm talking.
You can go back. You're not talking. You interrupted me,
September 30th,
Are you going to
you said
apologize, Jeb? No. Am I allowed to finish?
Yes, one at a time. Go ahead,
Am I allowed to finish?
Go ahead, Mr. Trump.
So, again, I know you're trying to build up your energy,
Please.
Jeb, but it's not working
One at a
very well.
time.
Yeah.
Look. We need...
Jeb Bush is continuing to try and rehabilitate his dead campaign. He went on Morning Joe to yuck it up and make some pre-planned jokes here.
To stop Donald Trump, you said you're a lonely voice and speaking out against him, and you said your brother's popular. Would you like the 43rd President of the United States to speak out against Donald Trump publicly as you are?
That's a good question.
I think that's my job. My job. You got to take on the bully head on, and that's what I'm doing. Everybody else is in the witness protection program, I've noticed, but look, you got to stand up for a guy. When he says the things he says and guarantees that a conservative is not going to be elected president, that's wrong.
See,
I've been a conservative all my adult life, and that's what I'm fighting for, is to make sure the conservative cause is allowed to actually govern, and when we do, great things will happen for our country.
By the way,
everyone else is in the witness.
By the way, that's a Jeb I've known for 20 years.
Yeah.
Everybody's in the witness protection program.
Well, today Jeb Bush is pushing back against people who say his campaign is failing. The former Florida governor has been criticized for his lackluster performance in Wednesday's debate.
Though yesterday Bush told reporters that his campaign is doing fine.
I think it's very sad that CNN leads Jeb Bush, Governor Bush, down a road by starting off virtually all of the questions. Mr. Trump this, I think it's very sad. And frankly, I think it's very sad.
Pledge to you. I will be a commander-in-chief who will have the back of the military. I won't trash talk. I won't be a divider-in-chief or an agitator-in-chief. I won't be out there blowhard, talking a big game without backing it up. I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, would send a signal that we're prepared to act for the national security interests of this country, to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world.
Negative ads against me. Otherwise, I wouldn't mention it. Maybe I would. But $79 million. And he's Bing down in the basement, right? And the first thing you should do is he should get rid of the Jeb stuff, get rid of all of the nonsense that he's going through with, I can fix it. You know, his new slogan, I can fix it. He can't fix anything. He's a low energy person.
That all over again.
So right after his little speech, he walked over to me and gave me this little tortoise and said, slow and steady wins the race. I believe that's true.
True for him and for you?
Yes.
Great. Why do you have a turtle in your pocket?
Huh?
Why do you have a turtle in your pocket?
Huh?
You just showed me the turtle.
I give back to kids.
You just have like a pocket full of turtles?
Slow, steady progress. That's what that means. I do have a bunch of turtles.
Are you serious?
So do you.
Yes, what about these?
All right, one more. Turtles is the last one.
Why are you guys obsessed about the turtles?
I am obsessed with this.
Huh? They're gone. I gave them all out today.
Where do they come from?
Are they sea turtles?
They're sea turtles. There's a guy in New Hampshire who didn't come today, but he came for the first town hall, and he gives me my stash every time I come up here. He gives me a... Huh?
Run for
I know
president.
you're a tough guy, Jeb.
And we need to have a leader that is
Real
principled.
tough.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to
well,
the
let's see.
presidency.
I'm at 42 and you're at 3, so
Doesn't
far
matter.
I'm doing better.
Doesn't matter.
So far I'm doing better. You know, you started off over here, Jeb. You're moving over further and further. Pretty soon you're going to be off the end.
This
like
doesn't do